All right. So, how's everybody doing? This is Mike from Imperial Tropicals on another fun Friday. Hey, Aqua Apprentice. So I thought I was on my other account, and then I had a phone call beep in, so it took me a minute to get back. Hey, what's up, Nick? Guys, let me know. Make sure you can hear me loud and clear. Let me turn the Wi-Fi off. Make sure it's off. All right. It says Wi-Fi is turned off. Hey, what's up, Bob? Hey, what's up, Joseph? Hopefully that tank's getting close to getting ready, Joseph. What's up, Nick? Hey, Fidel. What's up? Tom from beautiful Malibu, California. What's up, Kat? JD, 32 degrees in Utah. Wow. What's up, Steve? Mondo, Denise. Yes, it's a cold day in our neck of the woods, Denise. It's definitely. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Aquatic Art says it's 20 in Massachusetts. Ray Sean, hey, what's up? Hey there, Jack. What's up, Adam? What's up, Wichita Falls? Tom Burt. So we're getting quite a few people on. Jack's already getting on you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. I got the computer screen, that picture that just popped up. That was the Gymnogeophagus gymnogymni from Spencer Jack. Spencer Jack came in town. I don't know if I got to tell everybody after Spencer left, but we got to do a whole lot while he was in town. We went to the Blue Springs State Park. Steve says it's 63 in Cali. That's not too bad. That's about what it is here. What's up, Josh? Viola? But Spencer and our friend Ray, we went to the Blue Springs State Park, and it was extremely cold in the springs. So, of course, we did not get in the springs, but we did see a lot of manatees. I think there was like 300 something manatees in the spring head. So that was really cool. Tom Burt says he just got his order. Everybody's happy and healthy. It's always a good thing. I like that. Um, yeah, we've been shipping out all winter with very little problems. Usually the only problems is when there's a delay while they're getting delivered. Now it looks like next week it's going to be negative degrees in a lot of places. So when it gets no, when it gets to negative, then yeah, not good to ship fish in. But we've gotten pretty good. Yeah, we've been shipping to Chicago, no problems. Hey, what's up, George? Oh, that's good, Tom. Yeah, that's the bad thing about, when the box is getting transported. I almost wish that we could put 3 bags per fish, but Don Gooman says it's cold here too. Yep, I bet Ohio's getting really, really cold right now, Don. Um, but yeah, it's pretty cold here too, Don. It's freezing actually. Feels like it's freezing. It's like 70 degrees out there right now, so um, it was 45 this morning. Josh Cunningham, who's in Michigan, says it's 14 degrees. Ronald from Las Vegas. I bet it's not too cold there. Joseph. So we got a special thing we're doing February 8th on our live feed for Joseph. So we'll keep it on the download till it gets closer. Dang, Kat says it was negative 25 in Illinois. That's cold. Hey, that's the great thing about fish keeping, and that's why fish keeping is so popular in the north or places that it gets extremely cold. Is I mean, what are you going to do when it's negative 25? You're going to be inside where it's warm, looking at a tropical tank. you know, so I think it's one reason why fish keeping is so popular in the north. Down here in Florida, it's popular. Don't get me wrong, but we could go outdoors 365 days a year. I mean, even when it gets extreme cold here, it's still not too bad. So Cody says 9 degrees in Iowa. Tom says 78 tomorrow in Malibu. That's nice. Yeah, it's not going to be that warm here. It's going to be I want to say they're calling for like the mid 60s, low 40s for the low. So Joseph is asking, do we experience big losses from predators in our ponds? I wouldn't say big losses. We do, of course, experience losses from birds, snakes, frogs, turtles. I mean, all these, animals eat fish. Probably the worst predator for us would be an otter. Um, we've had otters come into the property, and they are really good at catching big fish. So, um, but we haven't seen them in a few years, so it's not been too bad. The birds, they get some, but that's the thing is, we try to just account that maybe 10% of what we breed is going to be caught by birds or snakes or frogs or turtles or whatever, and it's just part of life cycles. There are certain times a year that the birds are more of a problem, like in the summertime when it's hot and the oxygen levels are lower. Then the birds are hanging at the top of the water column, and the birds are really bad. But usually, it's not too bad. So, and most of the fish we have indoors, and the outdoors is just the stuff that we're growing out. So, all right, I'm gonna try to get some of these questions answered. Daniel Stout is asking, what is the best food to feed Africans to get them to color up? So something with natural color enhance is the best. So you got several different brands. You got probably, one of the most popular brands is the New Life Spectrum. They've been around forever. Um, One of the newer brands that came out that a lot of people are switching over to is Northfin. Um, but anything that has good quality ingredients and then has the natural color enhancers in it. So um, that's the best thing to get them to color up. I mean, it's got natural color enhancers too, whether it be krill um, and zaxazine, which is the red color enhancer. Um, and usually they advertise it on the container that it's got. Make sure it's natural color enhancers. All right. -4 in Chicago. Andrew Jackson says only 70. Yeah, it's pretty cold for us. Paul Jones saying, "Hey Mike, I forgot to email that I was going to miss my appointment today. I apologize." It's all right, Paul. We were actually short on help. Rochelle, she left early today, and we had a big wholesale order come in for the wholesale. So, it's not that big a deal. I think we had a few appointments already, so not a big deal. So, but in the future, if you can give us a heads up, it helps, but not a big deal. Um, Ricky McCann is asking if we need security guards. No, but I do have some cameras up. It's helped. So Steve Mona is saying smash that like button. 61 people watching and we got 23 likes. And I'll do my little spill. If you don't know, YouTube is behind the curve, but to hit that like button, you have to disable the comments, and then you can hit the like button. So we like to hit people to hit the like button. That means you like what you're seeing, and it's good. So we like it. If this is your first time watching our live feed, make sure you hit that notification bell, and you will get notified whenever we put up new videos or when we go live. So make sure you hit that notification bell and comment that, hey, you're new to the live feeds, and tell us where you're from or whatever fish you keep. Let us know a little bit about you. Um, we have a Facebook page that we started. It's called Imperial Tropicals Fish Keepers. And on that page, a lot of the people that are even on this live feed are contributors to that page. So if you want to learn more about, fish keeping or more about the fish that we breed, you definitely want to go check that page out, because it's got a lot of great videos and pictures and information. Joseph, who's on the live feed, is new to fish keeping, has never kept them before, And for the last month, he's been getting help through that page to set up a tank. That was one reason we started that Facebook page, is that we wanted people to have success whenever they start keeping our fish. And we were spending a lot of time answering emails and helping people out. And we're like, man, if we just started a community page, then everybody could help everybody. And that's kind of what that Facebook page has done. So Joseph's been very active on that page, and he's had a crash course in fish keeping. Too many times people get into fish keeping without the proper information, and they do not have success. And when that happens, you don't stay in it for very long. I mean, if you go to all that effort to buy a tank, buy fish, set it up, and you don't have success, then it's not any fun. But when you have success, and it's amazing. So that's how you get hooked. So um, Armando, let me answer his question, is asking what size are the wine Millerai. They're about an inch and a half right now. They're pretty small. We're having to keep them all indoors from the cold. So this time of year, they're pretty small. So Steven's saying it's cool. He enjoys watching new tanks grow. Awesome. Yeah, Joseph, I think February 8th, he's planning on placing his order. So, all right. Ian Broom is saying, what's up, Mike? Got the Electric Blue Texas. He looks amazing. Got him in quarantine. Can't wait to put him in the 125. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys are awesome at what you do and keep up the amazing job. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Johnny, Annie Madokas. I thought we put some back up on the website last week. I don't know if we sold out of them, but if you go to the website, in fact, I'll go to it real quick and we'll take a look. Also, we redid our office, so I got these new desks. So it's been a lot nicer to be able to work in the office, because the old ones were. So if you just go to the website, type in Madoka and Madoka White Lip, it shows that they are available, and we have 11 in stock. So 11 3-inch. We have some females, and we have some 4-inch ones. So Adele, can you share the link for a Facebook page? Maybe somebody that is on the live feed can. I can't do it while I'm live, but if somebody else doesn't mind sharing the link, and also I could post it up on our Facebook page, our Imperial page. So wow, Graham's already got 15 Madoka white lip fry from the ones that he's got from us. So that was quick. So Superior is asking, what is the difference between Dragon Blood and Strawberry? They seem pretty the same to me. It's just a trade name. So some call them Firefish, some call them Strawberry, others call them Dragon Bloods. But there is a lot of variance in the strain of Dragon Bloods. And that's probably why some people came up with different names, No problem, Ahmad. Ahmad's on. Said he was driving. Hydroconiac likes answering IDs for people and learning some new ones in the process. Yeah. Dylan says he's watched a lot of these streams, but I don't comment much. I like learning about new things. I have to say, this hobby is truly amazing and cool to get into. Hope to be keeping fish soon. Cool, Dylan. Well, glad to have you on. Definitely join that Facebook group. Somebody, I'm sure, will post up a link to it. If not, just go to the regular Imperial page. And I have a post on that page, if you scroll down, that shows a link. Plus, on our regular Imperial Facebook page, there's a little button that says join group, and that's the actual group. So that's the cool thing about the Facebook, is that people can kind of interact a lot better than you can with YouTube. So Joseph says Tom Collins, who he's never met, calls him every day to check on his new tank he's setting up. So Tom's great. I met him in person at the Aquatic Experience last year, and that was great. So Superior is asking if I mix Tropheus with my front Tosa, will they go rough on them? I've never mixed them personally. I think fronts do better by themselves, but could it be done? Yes, it could be done successfully. But you know, I would say if you did mix them, make sure you've got a big tank. I mean, not a 125. You know, so dang, Ahmad, appreciate it. Ahmad sent us some money, some a donation. So man, that's awesome. I'm actually going to use some of those funds to go to my trip to Papua New Guinea. So I'm going to flip the screen around and show you guys. I'm going to catch some new rainbow fish, and I'm going to, let me get my, going to this little spot on the map right here. So right where my finger's at. Joseph, I don't know how people do it. Maybe Ahmad could tell you how, but I just see it pop up on my screen. So I don't know how people donate to me, but that's awesome. I appreciate it. I'm still getting used to all that, but so basically, oh, Superior 240. Yeah, 240 should be big enough. Yeah, Kat, that's what I was about to show everybody. It's going to be a long plane ride. I'll fly out of Orlando all the way to the other side of the world, Jakarta, and then I'm there for 2 days, and then I'll fly to New Guinea. So, and actually, I'm going to show you a picture of, that's a picture of my son. One day I was taking pictures of the tanks of the fish, and he was trying to get my attention. So, all right, let me show you, go through. Oh, by the way, everyone, I have 2,108 unread emails, so I'm pretty bad about answering emails in my personal account. I do my best, but so this is a new rainbow fish that we're going to try to find. All we have is a picture. We're pretty sure that this fish is not in the hobby, but I'm amazed at the colorations, even though the picture was taken out of the water. I mean, if you look at the blues, the yellow coming out on the body, the red in the tail, I mean, it's beautiful, you know. So we're super excited. That's another new one that looks like it's really stressed, but so that's where we are going. And I just booked my flights yesterday, and I've been collecting gear. So as you guys know, I bought my new camera, which I love already. I've been taking quite a few pictures and getting new fish up on the website with it. But I just ordered a drone last night. So I'm super excited about a drone because, dang, David, I appreciate that. David sent over $10. Thank you, David. Oh, man, that's awesome. Like I said, it's going to help provide for gear on this trip. That drone, I'm actually going to try to do a live feed with it. I get it on Sunday. So, dang, Joseph sent $9.99. Oh, man, that's awesome, Joseph. Thank you. Haven't even bought fish yet from me, and he's sending me money. Thank you. So, yeah, Mod, I actually leave out. I got the flight pretty cheap, I would say. The flight was like $1,200 round trip. So for an international flight going that far, I didn't think it was too bad. But I got the drone coming Sunday. So as soon as I get it, I'm going to learn how to fly this thing. I bought the Mavic Pro, I think it is, or whatever, the DJI drone. Yeah, Kat was just asking which one. What is the Maverick or Mavic Pro is the one I bought. It's the one that folds up. It's pretty compatible. Yeah, hydroconiac. It's all right, man. When I went to South America, there wasn't many Caucasians with big beards down there, and everybody treated me very good. So everywhere I go, I make friends. So, um, but I'm gonna get the drone and learn how to fly it really well, and then I take it with me on the trip. And when we're documenting some of these fish that we find, I'm going to fly the drone over the biotope, and show everybody the terrain that we're in. So I'm super excited about it. I can't tell you how excited I am. So, Nick saying the magic could be set on auto fly and focus on you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really care if I'm in the screen or not, but I want to show like the terrain. I think it's going to be a lot of like tropical like forest, Jack saying attach a fish net to the drone, make it easier. But super excited, and of course, it's a little bit nervous. Dang, Josh, appreciate that, Josh. Josh Cunningham sent over some money to donate to us. So, Josh has been a big supporter of us for years, and not only that, he's a good friend. Also, we both served in the Marine Corps, so there's a strong brotherhood connection to there. So, I appreciate that, Josh. So it goes a long ways, man. So, um, but super excited. My flight, I leave out March 11th, and I come back on, I think like the 23rd, something like that. So almost 2 weeks, I'll be gone, and I don't know how well the internet connection's going to be and all that. So hopefully, I can jump on Wi-Fi and kind of show pictures and maybe even upload some videos even while I'm over there. I think it would be a lot easier if I'm just like throwing up stuff as I go compared to when I get back. I'm going to be so busy catching up when I get back that I don't want to get to the point like I did when I went to Argentina. I still have all the footage from that trip saved on my computer, and I haven't edited it and put it out there yet. So I'm not going to try to hoard all these pictures and videos. Jack, that makes me laugh, Jack. So Superior is getting on everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. Um, cool, man. Joseph, I will take a lot of pics. So uh, I haven't decided. I kind of wanted to do it on my personal YouTube channel. I don't do much with that channel anymore, and it's got like, I don't know, 45,000 subscribers to it, and I don't even upload much. So I'll let everybody know, but I might actually use that YouTube channel for a lot of that footage because, of course, we're going there for the fish, but it's also going to be a lot about the nature. I'm excited to see all the different animals, all the different birds, trees, plants, native people. I like to see all that. So I'm sure I'll be putting some of it up on the Imperial channel, but a lot of it I think I'll put on my personal YouTube channel, and I will also, be putting stuff up on our Imperial pages too. So, but yeah, super stoked about that. Do you guys want to go see some fish? I think that's what everybody's probably here for is the fish. So if you guys are ready, I know somebody was asking about the Nagara flametails. I think it was Kat was asking. So Graham is asking what the minimum temp that you ship fish in. Yeah, it's probably going to be too cold, Graham, if the high's in the 12s. Like, we basically, you know, we've been shipping when it's in the teens, but usually the high is above freezing. So we do it on a case-to-case basis. So you really need to, email us. We can look at the projected temperatures and we can tell you when we're going to ship. We do not like to hold the fish for very long. So as soon as we see an opening in the weather, we will ship. So I'll show you the difference. It's very warm in this building, even though it's cold outside. Some big blue regal mells. Some of the Madoka white lips there. The Mabasis here. Of course, they're not showing any color right now because they don't like any cold weather. The Eureka Reds. Some bigger Eureka Reds. They all swam off. Some of the OB Peacocks. But let me get a net. James is saying Semper Fi. Jarhead, yep. That was our nickname, Jarhead. Yep. No problem, James, man. I appreciate it, man. I tell you what, the military, it really helped me become the person I am today. It gave me a lot of structure that I needed. So, you know, the Marine Corps, even though I hated it when I was in, after I got out, I missed it. So, all right, so here are the Nagara Flametails. And I'm going to try to catch them with one hand. So let's see how successful. Also, remember the water temps right now are probably in the low 70s. So these guys are not going to be showing full color. So because it's 72 degrees, the fish are not breeding and they are not displaying. But even with them not showing full color, they're still looking pretty nice. So in fact, the picture that I put that is up on the website does not do this fish justice. It was a really bad picture that I took about a year ago, and it does not do it justice. So, you know, don't base your purchase off of that picture. You know, you want to base your purchase on what the Nagara Flametail really looks like. All you got to do is Google it, and you'll see what the Nagara Flametail. There is, you know, these are F1s that I have, but there is a few strains that are a little bit different. Some of them have more red, some of them have more orange, but it's an awesome fish. I really like the Nagara Flametails, and I'm glad that we're starting to finally offer them for sale. Daniel's asking if we have albino dolphins. No, we don't. I really like them though, but that's a fish that I do not have yet. So maybe one day. Stone Sasquatch 420 says, if I'm trying to get rid of a fish, I always take a picture that isn't so good. That way when they get there, they're pleasantly surprised. That's a good way to do it too. Because there's times like our dragon blood picture, I can't tell you how many times we get people, they might order a juvenile and say, hey, you know, my fish doesn't look like the picture. And, you know, we're like, well, did you read the description? You know, you bought an unsexed juvenile. And, you know, so yeah, sometimes a picture can set the expectations really high for people. So, but I still like taking a really good picture because long term, people know what the stock looks like. You know, and that's kind of with our fish. You know, all the fish that we sell, we have a picture of the parents, you know, that way people know that, hey, you know what, I might have bought a juvenile, but I know the stock that the fish came from will look like that picture, you know. So, Matthew, Army Field Artillery. Cool, man. Awesome, man. Appreciate the shout out. Joseph, yes, Madoka could go with peacocks and haps. Ahmad, for sure. Drive up here, man. 3.5 hours away. Man, that sounds like a good day trip for me, you know. In fact, I might even see you when I go down to Miami. Once it warms up, I'm going to go back to Miami and do some peacock bass fishing. So, Manny is asking about setting up a Mabuna tank. Can we show some of those? Yes, we can. I don't have a lot of Mabunas in this room, but I do have some. So let me show you what we have. I know we got albino red top zebras, yellowtail ACIs. And in this ACI tank here, we've got some Demasonite. So let me show you some of both. In fact, I caught mostly Demasonite with this net. So this is a little bit bigger Demasonite. He's about 2 inches, but they're stunning. One of my favorite fish, but they're also one of the meanest fish. So, you know, that's why if you do mabunas, you need to only do mabunas. That's the yellowtail ACI. But most of our mabunas are inside the pack-up room and smaller tanks because out here they grow so fast they get really too big. And that's why we keep mostly the peacocks and haps in this room. So let's see. Jose saying, what's up? Just made it for the live video. Cool, Jose. Glad to have you on, man. Kat showed us I showed you the Nagara. Superior is asking about the Red Empress. I do not have Red Empress in this room. I do have some of the breeders though. Actually, I think we took them out. Yeah, I don't have the Red Empress close by, so I won't be able to show them to you, but I will tell you what I'm doing is I've been breeding the albino Red Empress, and I have the regular Red Empress we get from breeding the albino look amazing. So we've actually been saving all the regular Red Empress that we get from breeding the albinos back, and they look better than my original strain of Red Empress. So I'm actually phasing out my old strain and creating a new strain of my Red Empress out of the albino stock. So yeah, Kat, the albinos look awesome. I guess I could walk over and show you those because those are close by. Joseph said the video is coming in loud and clear today, so that's a good thing. I still haven't set up the Wi-Fi boost. I've been researching it, so it won't be too long, and I'll make a decision on which Wi-Fi booster I'm going with. All right, let me flip the screen. Very hot in this room right now. It's amazing that it's that cold outside. The air temp is 82 degrees right now. So that's what it does with this greenhouse effect. It really heats up the air temperature, which in turn heats up the water. So we've got some of the breeder mabunas. I know somebody was asking about mabunas earlier. We got several different types of mabunas that we're breeding in these. So let's go look. Albino Red Empress. I think she's been keeping them. Let me find them. I need Angie in here. Angie's the one that takes care of all those. I do not see labels. Oh, hey, Joseph, these are the fish you were asking about, the Traversi, the red tops. These are the ones that the University of Florida want to make. They want to set up a big tank at the university with these fish because they want orange and blue mascot colors. So and these are a full of bornei species. You can see the curvature to the mouth. Really cool fish. But this is a mabuna, so you do not want to keep with your peacocks and haps. Aqua says they have baby faces. All right, I see the albino Red Empress. And again, the weather, water temps are kind of cool. Hopefully I can catch this male. He just dodged my net. And he's hanging right here behind the pipe, see him? Makes it hard to catch. Here we go. He went under. Now he's not showing full color right now, but you can see a lot of the potential right there. When he's in breeding dress, it'll be red throughout the whole back of his body right there. They look amazing. Look amazing. All right, guys. What else do you want to see? I think somebody mentioned they wanted to see the Kamako rainbows. We finally put them up on the website a few days ago. One of my favorite new rainbows that we have. So let's go take a look at those real quick. Yeah, he's a beast cat. That's a big one right there. He's probably about a 6-inch red empress. Nick, the Linthrops, they're doing good, but they're not showing any color right now. I mean, we've got like 3 to 4 inch males and they're not showing any color. So we're actually just holding off on them for right now until it warms up. The Linthrop species, they don't like cold weather at all. So they completely turn off all colors. And I know everybody's going to be wanting males. So right now, we're just kind of holding on to those guys. Let's look at the Kamako. Alright. And the picture turned out pretty good for these guys. But this is another fish that in person, I don't know how well it shows up on the video, but in person, man, they are spectacular. I mean, they've got this like powder blue with like a platinum look. Really nice fish. And these are the ones that are for sale. So when you order them, this is the tank that they will come out of. And they look spectacular. What I like about the rainbows is you got all different colors. You know, you have like, for example, this powder blue over here. You've got the yellow rainbows. You got 2 males sparring right here. Let's see if they go back at it. There's actually a male. Let's see if they start sparring again. Yeah. You got the Bosemani. You got the Wanamensis. The Doherty Eye. This is one that in the morning time we come in here and the males are just blazing with color, and then it seems like later in the day you see a male a little bit colored up there in the back, but later in the day they seem to be dropping their colors, but the Doherty Eye I think is one of the best looking ones whenever they're showing good color. I'm gonna step back outside here so my signal gets good. Yeah, everybody was talking about the view, man. The weather today is, even though it's a little bit cold, it looks spectacular. I mean, the sun's out. Everything is very nice right now. The plecos are hard for me to show you because they're in the vats and they're very difficult to catch because they're at the bottom. I think at some point we will have them in tanks where we could show them off a lot easier. Oh yeah, I was going to tell everybody we redid our office area. We dug up all the old rocks and we put some new rock down, which looks really nice. The guys did a really good job with it. And I had a bunch of old tanks in between the building there that they moved out. I wish I could show you guys this room. This is Guy's room. But the problem is when I go in there, the signal drops. I'll try to peek my head in there, and let me turn these lights on. I think what I need to do with this room is I just need to shoot a video and upload it because when I go live, this is a room I really need the booster, the Wi-Fi booster on, because I mean the fish are looking spectacular, and I can't ever show them off to you guys. Like, look at that bleaker eye right there. That guy's just blazing with color. But every time I come in this room, my signal drops. So I don't know if it dropped with just that little bit I showed you of that room, but that's that's been my problem. Yeah, cat, that's Guy's room. Guy bagged his last order. Yeah, yeah. Guy is man, we love Guy, dude. So if you guys don't know, Guy moved down here from Michigan. Actually, he retired and moved to Florida, and he just so happened to know a good friend of mine, Dell, from Fantastic Fins up in Michigan. And Dell's like, man, you live close to Mike at Imperial. Why don't you go over there and help Mike out? So ever since then, Guy's been down here helping us out, and he works, like 3 days a week, and he takes care of that room and helps us pack orders, and he's just been he's just a funny guy. He's always making us laugh and telling jokes, and it's been great attitude to have around. So um, Superio's asking if we're going to Aquashella. So actually, as soon as we get done with the live feed, we're going to make a decision on it. I'll be honest with you, I'm hesitant about going, but we are going to have a meeting on it after the live feed to find out if that's something that we could do. You know, I would love to go, but with me going out of the country, I think it's 2 weeks later is Aquashella after I get back from the rainbow trip. Then I don't know that we could swing it. So plus it's a 2 day show. It's a lot of work to go set up just for 2 days. Most of the shows that we go to, I mean, they're, even Aquatic Experience is a 3 day event. The OCA is a 4 day event. ACA is a 4 day event. It's hard to go, clear across the country and set all that up for just a 2 day event. But we are strongly considering it. I know that we're getting a lot of people asking for us to go out there, so it is something that we are discussing. So um, Kelly saying she wants to retire to Imperial Tropicals, but only 33. Hey, we're not going anywhere, so we got time. So Ed saying the video didn't drop today when I went into that new room, so that's good. I really need to get those Wi-Fi boosters, and then I could walk into that room and because I mean I've got I think 60 tanks of fish in there that you guys never seen because we can't go in there and do live videos, but I can do just a regular video, and I might do that. I might just do a walkthrough of the room, walk through a guy's room, and show you guys the fish that are in there. So. Will Diaz is asking if we will sell the Fireline mulattoes anytime soon. I think we will. We have a friend of ours that breeds them at his house, actually, and he has a really nice line. And he's been messaging me, asking me, if we could start selling them for him. So there's a good chance that we will get some of his strain. So yeah, Mod. I think just if I did it with just the camera, shot the video, and then uploaded it, I think it'll do much better. So Joseph says one more question: how do you go to these shows and bring your fish? Meaning, doesn't water in those tanks have to be cycled? Hey, that's a good question, and it'll be good for you to understand how it works because if you went to a show and you had just a sterile environment, then yes, you would have major problems with ammonia spikes and everything else. So what we do is we take active filters, sponge filters, that are running in our tanks here at Imperial. We actually ship them with the fish to the show, and we put in an active filter at the show. We actually used to take substrate from our place and have active substrate at the show, but we've stopped doing that because basically it was very expensive to ship, 50 pounds of sand to the show. Um, but that's how we do it. Is we have an active. It's kind of like if Joseph, if you've got a tank running in your house, and just say, for example, you went to set up another tank, you could take that active filter media out of the tank that's established and put it in the new tank, and it jump starts your bacteria in the new tank. There's still, we have to put prime in the water, of course, but besides that, it works out pretty well. So, all right, all right, Troy, take care. All right, guys, I think that's about it for today. So I appreciate everybody that joined us today, and like I said, we're going to post up a link on the Facebook page about the group page. And the group page is still young. We just started it. It's been very active. Um, so I'm going to answer Joseph's question. Joseph, we've actually considered doing that, um, but we haven't. So I've heard of people selling active filters before, but it is something that we've actually talked about doing before because it would jumpstart tanks a lot quicker, you know. So, um, but other than that, you guys have a good day. Stay warm, and check us out next Friday. Friday at noon. Every Friday, we go live and show you guys what we have going on here at Imperial. So I appreciate everybody that donated today. That means a lot to me, really does. So thank you guys again, and have a good weekend and stay